along the east coast of the USA right now. This season, Hurricane Arthur is forming. So far, his strength does not allow qualifying as a hurricane, and while it is just a strong storm, but there is a possibility that it will become a hurricane. Moreover, before the standard start of the hurricane season for more than 2 weeks, but due to the abnormally high temperature of the water on the surface of the ocean, the season opened earlier. This circumstance was the reason for the postponement of the launch of the Falcon 9 Block 5 B-1049 missile as part of the Starlink-7 mission. At least, the ships of the landing group, already in the ocean, were forced to evade the storm and change their position. The launch was supposed to take place on May 17, within 1 day after the launch of the ULA rocket, which launched the X-37B spacecraft into orbit. But the conditions for launching the ULA and SpaceX rockets are seriously different. The first rocket works off according to the classical scheme, when the first stage accelerator accelerates the second stage with a payload and then just falls into the atmosphere, where for the most part it burns, and not burned debris, falls into the ocean. For such a flight scheme, a small window of good weather is important, during which a start should be made. In a few seconds, the rocket will go beyond the atmospheric layer, where the impact of bad weather and especially the hurricane is noticeable, and this was enough for the first launch. Falcon 9 needs good weather, not only at launch, and only in the area of Cape Canaveral, but also during landing, after about 15 minutes, and in the open ocean for more than 600 kilometers from the coast. Exactly, there are vessels that provide landing of the accelerator itself and fairing flaps. At this time, the sea should be calm enough so that the landing platform drone does not swing during landing. Well, in addition, the accelerator stands upright on its landing supports, which means that during a severe storm, even a successfully set accelerator can be carried overboard. In this case, the value of the B-1049 accelerator is especially high. This will be the second accelerator, which made 5 starts, but there is not a single accelerator, which would make 5 successful landings. Moreover, no one has any such experience except SpaceX, and the company is moving into the unexplored area, gaining unique experience in operating reusable systems. The fact is that, theoretically, each Falcon 9 Block 5 accelerator should complete 10 successful start and landing cycles. The economic efficiency of the project is based on this, since this transport system, a generation higher than what is now flying, is technologically and functionally. This means that the SpaceX accelerator unit will be more expensive than the same Soyuz Oak, but if one and the same Falcon 9 can complete all of its 10 planned start landing cycles, it pays for itself completely and becomes cheaper than competitors, which gives the ability to drastically reduce the cost of delivery into orbit, payload, and at this point, the Falcon 9 Block 5 system reached half of its estimated life cycle of 5 starts. It is the upcoming start that can exchange this 5 and for the first time enter the 6th cycle. Therefore, the company is trying to eliminate all possible risks. At this start, the Starlink-7 mission is scheduled for 3:10 Eastern Standard Time, 7:10 UTC, on Tuesday, May 19. It follows from this that this is probably the deadline for postponing the start of this mission, since the landing system, which allows the accelerator to be received in the ocean, has only one SpaceX, and the launch of a manned mission is already scheduled for May 27. This means that the landing complex simply does not have time to receive the Starlink mission accelerator, return it to Cape Canaveral port, and again reach the accelerator landing point 650 kilometers from the coast.